So it's now time for us to travel to Soweto for the funeral of Franklin's mom's sister. Unfortunately, Franklin's mom's sister lost her husband, and the husband was 85 years old. May his soul rest in eternal peace. And you guys are going to get to see Franklin's African cousins. Apparently Franklin has 3 African cousins in Soweto. So hope you guys are excited to see them for the first time ever. If you guys want to see more Franklin's family in South Africa, be sure to comment down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn notifications on.
Sawubona family, Sanibonani. And first, I wanna say my deepest condolences to you, Miss Francine. I'm very sorry for the loss of your sister's husband, Mr. Baba Msetu. I will not speak too much about things I do not know, but may his soul rest in eternal peace. May God comfort the family, the children, and everyone who loved him. Now let me explain the journey properly so nobody gets confused. Right now, I'm taking you from Stellenbosch toward Cape Town International Airport. From here to the airport, depending on traffic, it can be around 40 to 50 minutes, sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more. I will not drive this 6x6 all the way to Soweto, my friends. That one is not a small drive around the corner. From the Western Cape to Gauteng by road is very far, more than 1,000 kilometers, and it can take half a day or more. By the time we reach, Kid Johnson might have grown a beard. So the smart plan is simple. I drive you to Cape Town Airport, you take a domestic flight to Johannesburg, and then from Johannesburg, you take another car to Soweto. Family matters. We keep moving. God guide us. We stay together. We honor the family. Respect matters. Family matters. The flight from Cape Town to Johannesburg is usually around 2 hours. And after that, the drive from the airport side to Soweto can be maybe 45 minutes to over 1 hour, depending on traffic. That is realistic, quick, and much better than trying to cross the country in one car. The private jet is staying behind for now because it still needs attention and repair. Mr. Franklin Sr., I think your billionaire friend Tommy already knows about that situation. The aircraft is safe, packed properly, and it will be repaired. So when you return from Soweto and come back toward Cape Town, everything will be handled. Mr. Franklin Sr., if you need anything while you are away, please remember, I'm here for you. Even if you are in Soweto and need a phone call, a contact, a driver recommendation, or local help, I will answer. You treated me with respect, and I will treat your family with respect. Also, please do not let Tin Franklin copy my accent at the funeral. Not today, my brother. Today we show respect, we travel safely, and we stand with the family. We honor the family. Respect matters. Family matters. We keep moving. God guide us.
Sipo, my brother. This country has really produced one of the best driver I ever seen in this my life. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate the way you explained everything, and I appreciate the condolences too. My wife needs support right now, because even though she just discovered this side of the family, pain don't wait for paperwork. Once somebody is connected to your blood, your story, or your household, you feel it. Listen, brother, I'm gonna cash app you $10,000 for everything you done for us.
Wow.
I do not even know how much that's in rands right now, but I know it's good money. You have been more than a driver. You have been a guide, a local advisor, a translator, a security reminder, and sometimes a comedian who sneaks jokes into serious conversations. I like that. You also opened my eyes about that Stellenbosch estate. I'm close to finalizing that deal, and after this funeral, maybe before the weekend, I might officially own that property. We spent 2 nights there, and I could see the potential. The kids enjoyed it, the views were beautiful, the place felt peaceful, and the whole town has that calm, rich tourist feeling. With the right management, that estate could make serious money. So yes, Sipo, I won't forget that you pushed me to look at it like a businessman. You did not just drive us around, you taught us how to move properly. That kind of local wisdom is worth more than a normal driver fee. I respect people who see opportunity and speak straight. That estate idea is still sitting in my head. If the numbers work, I might turn that place into something special. But today, business has to sit in the back seat. We're heading to a funeral, and everybody needs to carry themselves properly. I see the kids looking refreshed after them 2 nights in Stellenbosch. Johnson, I see you over there looking fly in that outfit, boy. You look like a little prince who overslept but still made it to the royal event. Franklin is ready, Mia is ready, Michael and Amanda cleaned up nicely, and that matters because we're walking into somebody's final farewell. We're not going to a birthday party, but we're gonna celebrate a life and stand beside a woman who lost her husband. I do not know much about Mr. Baba Msetu yet. I did not even know my wife had a sister here until recently. And now we're flying across the country to meet her through a funeral. Life is strange like that. Sometimes joy and sadness ride in the same car, and today they both sitting with us. I'm excited for Franklin to meet his cousins, but I'm sad this is the reason. We will show up with respect, listen to the pastor, greet the relatives, and support Francine's sister. Sipo, get us to the airport safely, brother. After that, I will handle the flights, the car in Johannesburg, and the rest of the day. You have done your part well. I already told everybody to keep the jokes low and the respect high. Teenagers can be excited, but today they need to understand the atmosphere. Franklin is curious, and that is good, but curiosity still needs timing. We will enter Soweto humble, not loud. That is how my family will represent itself today.
So I think I'll see you guys once we arrive in Soweto. Hopefully you guys are excited to see Franklin's African cousins.
346 minutes later.
So we are finally here in Soweto, and holy moly, look at this. Welcome to Soweto. Wow, this looks super realistic, right guys? Whoa, look at that. There's so many houses over there, right? Whoa, look at these houses. I've never seen this before in GTA 5. Seriously. We're officially in Soweto. This is not clickbait, this is real. As you guys can see. Wow, absolutely amazing. And I think that's where we have the funeral. Oh my God.
Man, we finally here in Soweto.
Wow.
I had to stop at that little shop and get some cash, but now we're here, and I can feel this place already. This is my first time in Soweto, and I ain't gonna lie, it hits different from Stellenbosch and Cape Town. Hold on, I see houses over there that look rough, small and packed together. And then I see other places with life, color, people moving, kids watching us, and elders sitting outside like they have seen every story this street ever told. I don't want to disrespect nobody by calling every rough house a slum, because people live there, raise families there, and carry pride there. But yes, some of these houses took me by surprise. Back in Los Santos, we have rich neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods, gang streets, nice streets, everything. But Soweto got its own identity. You can feel history in the air. The news, TikTok, and YouTube can make any place look like danger is standing on every corner. But being here, I see real people, not just headlines. We're here because Francine's sister lost her husband, Mr. Baba Msetu. May his soul rest in peace. From what I understand, he grew up around here, and this is why the funeral is in Soweto. The man had Indian roots, mixed South African roots, and a life tied to this place. That's fascinating to me. This country keeps showing me that one simple story is never enough. I see vendors, children, old fences, church clothes, and people gathering around the yard. It reminds me that every neighborhood has struggle, but it also has pride. I don't want to judge a place from the window of a car. We came here as guests, So we gotta look and listen first. This is their home, their street, and their goodbye. Hold on. Are those the boys? Those are my wife's sister's children?
Wow.
Holy moly, they look different, man. That first boy looks like he got something from my wife's side, but them other two kind of look like my son. That's creepy in a funny way because I'm looking at them and seeing little pieces of Franklin from another world. They look white, mixed, South African, and something else all at once. But the nose, the face shape, and the eyes got something familiar. Family blood is strange, man. You can travel across the world, land in Soweto, and suddenly find somebody who looks like your child standing beside a funeral tent. That's wild. Francine, baby, tell me the history before I say something wrong. Do they understand English properly? I don't want to walk up there with American confidence and embarrass myself in front of grieving people. This is a sad day, and I want to approach them the right way. I also want to know who is who. Which one is Mandla? Which one is Vikram? And which one is Baba Msetu Jr.? I can see them looking serious, and I don't blame them, man. Losing a father is heavy, even if that father was already old. Help me understand, baby. I want to greet your African family with respect, not confusion. I want Franklin to meet them properly, not stare like he saw ghosts. Those boys are grieving, so we approach slow. A family resemblance can be funny, but pain comes first today. We can laugh later when the mood opens up. Right now, I need names, relationships, and the proper way to greet them.
Baby, you do not believe these are my sister's children. Because they come from this country, eh? Do not think like that, baby. These children are my sister's children. And this is family, whether the face looks familiar or not. The one standing closer to me is the oldest one, Mandla Msetu.
Mandla.
He's 18, but he carries himself like life forced him to grow older faster. The younger one near him is Vikram Msetu.
Vikram.
He's 16,
Wow.
almost 17, and I think Franklin might connect with him because they are close in age. The third one is Baba Msetu Jr. He's from the first wife of Mr. Baba Msetu, the man who passed away. As you can see on the sign, it says, "Rest in peace, Baba Msetu." That was his name, and today we honor him. He was 85 years old, baby.
Wow.
He lived a long life, and he left children, memories, money, questions, and a family story that's not simple. I'm still learning everything myself. Imagine finding out you have a sister, then meeting her during one of the saddest times of her life. That's a lot for my heart. But I'm here now, and I will stand beside her. That's what I should do as her sister. I know it looks surprising, but South Africa has many kinds of families. You can see Indian roots, African roots, Afrikaans influence, and mixed heritage all in one household. That does not make them less connected to me. Today, I want you to look at them with kindness. They already lost enough today. My sister's name is Maya.
Maya.
My beautiful sister that I never knew I had, at least not properly. She's 38 years old now.
38.
And she met Baba Msetu when she was around 20. I know the age difference sounds shocking.
Very
and
shocking.
Trust me, I got questions too. But today is not the day for judgment. Today is a day for respect. Maya went through life in a way I'm still trying to understand. She raised boys, stood by this household, and now she's mourning a man who lived much longer than many people get to live. You know, 85 is around the same age Hugh Hefner reached, if I remember right. Do not ask me why that came to my mind at a funeral, because my brain is tired from travel and grief. I'm just saying, Baba Msetu lived a long life. Life is strange, baby. Sometimes people meet in ways outsiders do not understand, and families form through stories that look complicated from far away. But when you come close, you see real people, real children, real pain, and real love. So we're not here to judge the past. We're here to honor the man and support my sister. Some people will talk about the age gap, and some people will never understand it. But standing here at a funeral, I'm not interested in gossip. I'm interested in my sister's grief, her children, and the respect this day deserves. We can ask deeper questions later. Right now, we let her breathe. So yes, baby, these are Franklin's African cousins. They do resemble Franklin a little bit, especially Vikram, and maybe Baba Jr., even though their skin tone and features are different.
Sorry.
Family can show up in strange ways. One cousin can look black, one can look white, one can look mixed, and they can all still be connected. They speak some English, but not perfectly. They also speak Afrikaans and some words from the languages around them. Their accents might be strong, so Franklin needs to listen carefully and not laugh. Also, please tell Franklin not to start copying accents today. This is a funeral, not one of his little funny YouTube moments. The boys do not really want to talk too much right now because it's a sad time. We will listen to the pastor first, stand with the family, and after the service, if the moment feels right, Franklin can greet them properly. I want him to meet them with humility. He's learning that his family tree has branches he never saw before. That can be beautiful, but today it's also heavy. Let us be respectful and let the service begin. I know Franklin is gonna be shocked because that boy cannot hide his face. His eyes tell the whole story before his mouth opens. But I need him to remember where he is. If he handles this right, these cousins could become important to him. This trip might give him a bigger family than he ever imagined.
Wow, this is crazy. So this one is Mandla Msetu. The oldest one is 18 years old. And I think this one is Vikram Msetu. Kinda looks like Franklin, right? What do you guys think? Be sure to comment down below. And this one should be Baba Msetu Jr. Wow, apparently it's from another wife. So it seems like Baba Msetu had 2 wives. Wow, interesting. And that's Francine's sister, Maya. She's 38 years old. Can't believe this. She looks young. Wow. That's the pastor.
Family, friends, elders, visitors, and children of this household. We gather here in Soweto with heavy hearts, but also with gratitude for a life that reached many people. Life is designed in a way that none of us can fully control. We come into this world, we grow, we love, we work, we make mistakes, we raise children, and when our time comes, we return to God. Today we are laying to rest Mr. Baba Msetu. He was a legend in this community, a man who grew up in this region, a man who loved Soweto, and a man who understood the value of people. Like many great names connected to this place, including the great Nelson Mandela, who lived in Soweto and made history from here, Baba Msetu carried the spirit of this place with him. It's a sad day, yes, but we do not only cry today. We remember, we pray, and we celebrate the years God gave him. Kolo Ganye Hai, Baba Msetu came to my church many times. He donated money, supported repairs, helped food drives, and never forgot the people who were struggling. When a man gives without making noise, God sees that. Many people want applause, but true kindness does not always need a camera. May his soul rest in eternal peace. May his children carry his better lessons, not just his surname. Some people knew him as a businessman.
Some knew him as a father, and some knew him as a quiet helper. Today, all those pieces are standing in one place. We do not pretend he was perfect, because no man is perfect. We honor what was good, we learn from what was difficult, and we place the rest in God's hands. To Mama Maya and the children, the church is with you. You do not carry this day alone. The drums are quiet, the voices are low, but the love is present. Kholwa okanye hai. Let every tear be allowed today. Let every memory remind us that life must be used well. Today we also have many people here, and even those who could not attend have sent messages. I even see the legendary Ronnie Coleman with us, a world-known bodybuilder, and a man who had business connection with Baba Msetu. We thank you for coming and standing with this family. Enkosisir. Many others sent condolences on social media, through TikTok videos, Instagram videos, YouTube shorts, and messages from many places. Fame is not everything, but when people from different worlds remember you, it shows your life touched many people. Baba Msetu helped open homeless care facilities in Cape Town and Johannesburg, and he had plans to help with one in Los Santos for children who needed support. Ikolo Kanye Hai, that dream was not fully completed before he left us. But dreams do not die when good people carry them forward. Mr. Francine Sr., you came all the way from Los Santos, and I thank you. I heard you opened a homeless care facility there, and that's a blessed thing. The best use of money is to help those who cannot help themselves yet. Not to baby them forever, no, but to help them rise, stand, wash their face, fix their shoes, and walk into tomorrow with dignity. Sometimes all a person needs is one hand to lift them up. Mr. Francine Sr., may God bless you because you and Baba Msetu share that same principle. Wealth must never make a man forget the poor. Homeless children, struggling mothers, and young men without direction were part of his concern. He believed a man with money must build doors for people who only see walls. That is why we speak of service today, not only success. A rich man who only feeds himself lives a small shadow. A rich man who lifts others leaves a road behind him. Baba Msetu left roads, some finished, some still waiting. May those who remain walk those roads with humility. May the young boys watching today understand that legacy is heavier than a bank account. May generosity continue after the funeral clothes are folded away. That is how memory becomes action. That is how grief becomes purpose. Baba Msetu left this earth at 85 years old, and he left behind family, sons, responsibility, and a name that must be respected. People may think a wealthy man leaves only money, but he also leaves lessons, warnings, promises, and unfinished duties. His net worth was close to $100 million, and that's a lot of money, yes, but money without wisdom can disappear faster than rain on hot ground. Mandla Msetu, Vikram Msetu, and Baba Msetu Jr., you must protect what your father left. You must not allow foolishness, jealousy, pride, or the devil to enter your hearts. I have heard some concerns, especially around mandla and some issues that need guidance. This is not the time to shame anyone, but after this funeral, I will speak with you and Vikram privately. We will pray, counsel, and remove the devil inside you before he destroys you. Ikolo Kanye Hai, your father was a religious man, even with wealth, Ndiatsela, honor him by living better, not by fighting over what he left. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bow our heads. Lord, receive Baba Msetu in peace. Comfort his wife Maya, comfort the children, and guide his family with wisdom. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and everyone say amen. Sons, remember this. Inheritance can bless you or break you. If you chase pride, the money will turn into a trap. If you choose wisdom, it can become a tool for good. Mandla, do not let anger speak louder than your father's lessons. Vikram, do not let confusion push you away from your brothers. Baba Jr., do not carry bitterness like it is your name. All three of you must sit down, listen, and choose peace. The grave reminds us that arguments are temporary, but consequences can last. Let God enter this household before greed enters it. Let this family live today with tears, yes, but not with division.
Enkosi mfundisi ngokuthetha ikhesha elide.
What?
Wow, Dad, Mom, I can't believe this, man. May Baba Msetu's soul rest in eternal peace. I did not know him, but hearing what the pastor said, it sounds like he helped a lot of people and built something bigger than just money. That's powerful. Coming all the way to Soweto for a funeral is not what I expected from my first real family moment in South Africa, but I understand now. Family is not just parties, cars, mansions, and fun trips. Family is also showing up when somebody is hurting, even if you just met them, even if the story is complicated, even if you do not know what to say. And man, I really got African cousins. Mandla, Vikram, and Baba Msetu Jr. Holy moly, they kind of look like me too. And that still got my brain loading like slow Wi-Fi. I want to talk to them properly when the moment feels right. I know today is sad, so I ain't gonna rush nobody or act like this is a meet and greet. Maybe after this, when everyone feels a little better, we can spend time together, learn about each other, and maybe they can show me what life is like here. Guys, what do y'all think about my cousins? Do you want to see more of my African cousins in South Africa? If you do, be sure to comment down below.